Hello, Tina to Food. Today I would like to talk about narcissists and their traits, the traits that they will display. And if you've been around a number of narcissists like myself, I have been around so many narcissists. It seems as if I was put in a snake pit and dropped off and said, "This is where you're going to live." And and I was constantly getting the stings and the pings and the bings of the narcissist. And I lived in that pit for quite some time. And if you are around any narcissist, they are compulsive liars. They will lie about everything. They'll make up lies when it's not even necessary that they lie, but they just will find the need to do it anyway. They don't know the definition of telling the truth. They don't know the truth, and therefore, all they do is lie, lie, lie. That's one of their traits. Another trait of theirs is projection. They will project off onto their target how they are actually feeling about themselves. So if they're feeling a certain way about themselves, if they feel like they have low self-esteem or they have low level thinking, or they feel that they are not smart enough, or they're just not confident enough, or anything of that nature. If that's how they're feeling, that's what they're going to put off onto you. They're going to put it off onto you and make you feel like you're not smart enough, or you're not positive enough, or you just don't have what it takes, or you're just not, doing a good job, or you're not this, or they're going to put off on you low self-esteem and low confidence, and they're going to put off all these things onto you, which will have you second guessing yourself, because once it starts happening, you're going to be looking at yourself in a sense like, dang, but I feel this way about myself, or I feel like this, or I feel like I'm really being honest and coming from the heart, and this person is trying to make me out to be a liar. Or I'm struggling with a little this, but I don't feel like I'm on the floor, with how this person is making me to feel. So projection is them projecting off onto the target how they are really feeling about themselves. Narcissists are also people that like to separate. They like to separate you from family. They like to separate you from friends. They like to separate you from being you, or whatever makes you happy. If they met you and you were an instructor at a dance school, or you were into the arts, or you were into computers, or you were into doing hair, whatever you were into prior to meeting them, now their goal is to try and separate you from all that is making you to be the person that you are, all that is making you to be happy and that makes you smile inside your heart and on the outside of your face, all that makes you, all what makes up you. Now they're going to try to separate you from that. They're going to try to split you from your gifts and split you and separate you from your talents. That's one way they will make you feel broken and down, and so they can continue to project off onto you their lies. Also, they separate family members. They separate fathers from daughters, and dads from sons, and mothers from daughters, and mothers from the son, and the mother from her mother, and the father from his father. So they come in immediately, and their game is to just separate that family, to separate that relationship, because they do not like anything that is happy. They do not like anything that is bright. They do not like anything that can look, that looks positive. They do not like anything that is happy. And so if you have a relationship with your parents, or your husband, or your sister, your siblings, they're going to definitely try to come in and separate that relationship, and they'll do that through lying. They'll say, oh, this person really they're just using you. They feel this way about you. You just don't know. You don't know. You just don't know. I don't think, you could trust them. And they'll be telling you this about your own family members, about people that are really close to you. So their whole ordeal is to just come in and to try and separate. They're also the traits of the narcissist is to make you feel guilty. They're always on a trip of trying to make you feel guilt-ridden, you know, in any way that they can, you know, by saying negative things to you or making you feel like if you are a helper, you are a giver, you're a good person like that, and you help people in the community around you, they'll try to tell you, oh, you're just stupid. They're just using you. That don't even make no sense. And this person, you really don't know how they feel about you, huh? And they just make you, they this, they that. So they'll try to make you feel guilty on what you're doing in your heart that is good and something that you like to do. They'll guilt trip you down to, you know, to everything that you do. You know, if you made a mistake 5 years ago or a year ago or 12 years ago, however long, they're going to bring that back up to you and say, yeah, oh, you think you that? Oh, well, remember when you did this? Well, really? You think you all that? Or you think that? That's so stupid of you. You this, you that. You can't even possibly think you could do that. I know you shame, you know. So anything to make you drop your head, hang down, your shoulders, and to just make you feel like you're a flat tire, that's what the narcissist will do. Another trait of the narcissist is gaslighting. They will gaslight you, and they had this movie in the 1940s or something, and it was called Gaslight. And the husband, what he did is the woman that he was married to, like a couple of years prior, he killed her auntie. And he killed her auntie simply because the auntie had money. And he wanted her money. So he went into her auntie's duplex and he killed her. And so he found out later on that the woman he was married to was that auntie's niece, because they had lived and moved into the duplex that he killed her auntie in. So he knew that there was money in this duplex, and the niece that he was married to, he didn't want her, but he made her think he wanted her. And so after she married him and they were living in the duplex, he started like flashing or flicking this gaslight. In the 1940s, they had the gaslight. That's how they were able to see. It was through gas. And so he would take the gaslight and he would be in her face, and then he would tell her, okay, I'll be back, I'll see you, I'll be back. And so he would go down into the basement and he would be flicking this light in the room. So the light is flicking off and on. And so she's like, well, who's doing that? Where's that happening? You know, who's doing how that's happening? So what he was doing was trying to make her think you're crazy. And in reality, she wasn't crazy. He was just trying to make her think she was crazy. And so that's what narcissists will do too. They'll try to confuse your thinking. They'll try to gaslight you up, light you up into thinking, oh, you really don't remember putting that there? Or you really don't remember saying that? What's wrong? You crazy. You losing your mind. Something wrong with you. When all the while they are playing you, they're maneuvering you, they're putting an object there and taking it away and making it like you put it somewhere else when you really didn't do that. This is the ploy of the narcissist. So this is another trait that they will do. They are good at what they do. They have been doing it for many years, and it's something that they are very well skilled at. But the thing about the target or the person that's being projected to all this insanity, you know, through this person, is that you have to just trust and believe yourself. You just have to trust and believe that gut instinct inside of you that is saying something is wrong, and that wrong or that something is wrong is not you, is that it's the person that you're dealing with. You just have to believe that, because as long as you listen to them, you will be struck down by their words, and you will start to take on, and you will start to digest what this con artist has been doing for so many years. So you have to be stable within yourself. When they want to separate you from your gifts and your talents and who you are, you got to say, no, you know, I really enjoy doing this. I've been doing this for so many years, and I'm going to continue to do it. So once you start sticking and standing on who you are, then they cannot, you know, move you or try and make you crazy through their lying and projecting and their gaslighting and all the other things that these people tend to do. remember, they're good at what they do, but you can be even better, because all you have to do is just trust your instinct. Trust what you're feeling. Trust what you're seeing. And if something is in your face and it just doesn't look right, call them out on it. For many years, I didn't call out my husband. I didn't call out my stepmom. I didn't call out my sister. I didn't call out, certain people that were, manipulating me, and that were having me in their narcissistic trance. I didn't call these people out, but you have to call them out. You may be afraid to call them out and shaking in your boots to call them out, but you have to say, no, I didn't say that. No, I didn't put that there. You just have to stand on who you are and what you feel and what you believe. I know it's not easy, because I've been there. But once you start getting stronger and you start getting out of that mess, then you have to start really standing on your feet and saying, no, just exercise your no, and let them know that you're just not going to let them manipulate you and con artist you anymore. I hope this video has helped someone. I am healing from narcissistic abuse, so I'm not an expert, I'm not a doctor, I'm not anything like that, but I just have a whole bunch of experience in this area. So I hope I have helped someone, and if so, like and subscribe, and share this video with family or friends, or someone that you feel may be going through the same similar thing as us in this narc community. But I appreciate you listening, and thank you for enjoying my food. And this is T Mentor. You have a great day.